Season 2, Episode 7, Brown Mountain out here. This one I think we're gonna... Yeah, I think we're gonna fill it with light blue. I think we're gonna go with that. I think that sounds pretty good. And this is interesting, it's a brown mountain. This is an interesting one that we have today. I haven't done a brown mountain before. It's always been, you know, the same kind of like white mountains, typically. But that'll be interesting to see. Yeah, okay. Let's see, it's... I don't want this to be too much white. I do want it to be kind of like a pretty decent blend of blue and white. Which is kind of hard to achieve sometimes. Oh shit. Ad break starting in a minute. Oh frick. A little bit of dark blue around the edges here. Actually, I better... Oh shit, ad incoming in 2 seconds. I hope everyone's excited. I feel like right now I'm in just kind of like a vibe mode. Kind of the feeling I have going right now, just kind of like vibing. Which is alright, I suppose. Just kind of like... just Mario Paint and chill. Is the way it is sometimes, you know? And we get to use gray for these clouds. There's some interesting clouds we have here. Get to use that, and get to use the darker gray too. I might potentially throw in a little bit of white also, just to see how that feels. On this big cloud, we're probably going to do that. Isn't that right? Justin's watch streak. Which may or may not already be dead, actually. because he didn't show up to last week's stream. You know, I'm pretty sure he was streaming himself. He just, like, didn't know I was live. Which, honestly, how dare he? Honestly. Kind of absurd. If you ask me. Oh, Shay Prag. Oh, god damn it, I'm almost out of fuel. Yeah, it's family day today, isn't it, or something like that? Question mark. Because where Prag's like, yeah, can't wait to go on WoW though. Ah, I'm rating. I know my dad did not get today off, so rip him. But you know, my dad got a new chair for downstairs in the living room area. In the room over. So whenever y'all are over again, it's gonna be different looking. It's gonna be like, oh my god, it's like slightly different compared to how it used to be. It's actually kind of weird not seeing that like little small couch being there anymore. It's like a little weird. Because, you know, was used to seeing it there for the past like a billion years, and now it's just non-existent anymore. So that's kind of interesting. Yo, Justin. Your watch streak is saved today. Even though it was already dead. Yeah, it'll be different. Yeah, compared to the last time you were here, it'll be much different. Yo, Owl, good morning. How are you? I will have fun painting. It'll be interesting doing a brown mountain, a little bit of change of pace from the usual Bob Ross mountains that are like white, like all snowy looking. I guess this one still has like a little bit on it actually, if you take a look at it, in like in the bottom of some of the crevices, the valleys. Working away as usual. Is it Aster %? That we have going today? Playing WoW and listening to my favorite twerking music, This Is the Life. Yes! Prank's like, oh my god, yes! Twerking music. Imagine us not putting this music on at BGDQ, like, well, you know, Prank's like, I'm gonna put on music. And then he puts on Mario Paint OST. Imagine how hard that would go. That would go kind of hard, actually. New Village. Baber Eyes. New Hoo Village just dropped. I wonder if the Hoo Village stonks are gonna go back up for next BGDQ. God, I love the sound of this brush. Partially because I never use this brush, because it's just like really big. So like it's hard to be like precise with it. I kind of just use it for like blocking in like mountains. That's usually it. Yo, Philly, good morning. Oh, I was telling Arma this last night, but so the other day I was looking on YouTube, and I forgot to screenshot this, but I was looking at my YouTube, just like a homepage, and I got like a video recommended to me that's just like Majora's Mask, like Stone Tower boss key skip remote hookshot tutorial. I'm like, damn, what's this doing on my feed? And then there was a video by you. I was like, damn, that's a small world, and this video's got recommended to me, and it's actually someone I know for once. But I was like, this is such a random video for me to get recommended. I was like, oh, it's a speedrun tutorial. Ain't that kind of neat? Yeah, you made it, Justin. Congrats, by the way, on making that tutorial. You know, really liked it. I liked the part where you know, made it and all that. Yo, G, good morning. Disaster percent, surely call it soon, but I feel the need to add something still. I mean, that's fair. Is it just a portrait, like a headshot, or are you doing like a full body? At least the screenshots I saw, it was just a portrait view. It can be hard. It can be difficult. Alright. Alright, how do we want to go about this? We got some like grays going on in here. Let's put some of this gray. What are we all up to today? What's the vibe for today? I'm gonna... let's do like the outline kind of this gray part. And then, yeah, we're gonna put some white. Just the portrait, well shit. Feels good, feels good. I remember you mentioned the other day how like you made like your own custom brushes in Clip Studio, and I was like, damn, I've never done that. Like, you know, like customized like the settings or something, like saved it as like a unique brush. I've never bothered to do that. I just kind of like just keep them the default usually, depending, I guess. Never bothered to mess with it that much. How many grays? I have 2 grays, so I guess 2. When our runs, I mean, Justin did runs of bad MM a long time ago. I mean, the speedrun for 3D seems like okay from what I've seen. It seems like not horrible. You get all the masks and moonwarp at site. That's pretty funny. Also, yup, Justin. Yup. Mm-hmm. Like my haircut, thanks. It's like a couple weeks old at this point, I think. But I must have like only streamed like once or twice since then, I guess, at this point. I don't know, I haven't really been streaming much at all. I originally said I might play Breath of the Wild today after Mario Paint, but I actually don't know if I want to do that or not. I don't know if I feel like doing that. I don't know. I'm kind of also in like just drawing arc right now. Your art grind has been on point though. Feels good. Your art has been so hype. Do I? Super Saiyan 2 Frog. It's crazy actually how long it took just like do like the inking for the like the pants in that one of the gi. I was like, damn, this is taking so much longer than I expected it to. And I give respect to the people who would like do all that shit traditionally. Which I literally have. I have a jar of ink right here. And I have a G pen, which is what some mangakas, I think is the term, the authors, that some of them would use for inking manga. Some of them do use that or would use that. And I've never tried it. I've had it on my desk for like 2 years. I just haven't felt like using it. Because whenever I use it, it's gonna be like a whole like commitment to using it. I'm gonna try yellow for like this little like highlight up here. I think that could be kind of good. I'm glad that one turned out pretty good though. Maybe I'll try like, I thought like, maybe I'll get like a scene from the anime and see if I can recreate that style. That could be kind of fun, maybe. I'm seeing the panel line art now. Yeah, it can be hard. Let's just like use this over here, honestly. Just gonna like tap it in. This is gonna be an interesting mountain. This is gonna be interesting to do, to say the least. Hopefully it doesn't look too shitty, because it's gonna be weird. That's for sure. Way too permanent. I've never tried it, so I don't know how it feels. But I know like with the G pen and the ink, you have to like, you know, dip it in the ink to load it up every time. So that'll be interesting. That'll be interesting to try. I know it's like, yep, for that you definitely want to like make sure your drawing is like correct. Like you don't want to like start doing it like, ah, fuck, this doesn't look right or whatever. I was actually watching this video last night about like one of the Dragon Ball Z openings and how I guess how like some of the drawings looked originally in it versus how it looks like in the final version of it. And like some of the shots in that, like there would be parts where it's like, oh, here's like the original artist's drawing, and then here's like the animation director or supervisor for that episode or scene. Like here's their like correction or whatever, then here's like another drawing, and then here's like another correction. And it's like, jeez, redrawing like the same like frame like so many times. Pretty interesting though. Pretty interesting stuff to say the least. It's definitely cool just seeing stuff like that. Seeing the production material. The U pen, yeah. I don't know why it's called a G pen, actually. I really don't. That, I don't know. Do super confident with your lines, yeah. Yes, you do. Yeah, I still need to tweet out the croak emote. I still need to tweet that one out at some point. I've never been like, hey yo, here's my new emote I made, by the way. Which, I'm glad I'm still happy with that one, like multiple weeks later, past its original creation. Also, yo, Arma, somebody gift Arma a sub, thanks in advance. Because if you, if you're paying attention, it's actually September right now. Fun fact.
Look at all these people. I don't know any of them. Amazing. Wow.
I mean, September minus. OMG, thank you for the gift sub to Arma Jajedin _ Arma's still getting ads. I think you have to refresh, I thought. Okay, we're gonna use black for this. Oh yeah, so I have so story time, guys. So at least I've only told this to Arma and Skittle, so they're the only people who know this so far. So, y'all remember that, like, dumbass power tripping Reddit mod that I dealt with, like, a week ago? So, you know, I tried talking, and then they were like, nope, lol, XD. And they muted me for a month. Well, I looked at Reddit like a couple days ago, and I saw I had like a message, and I was like, oh, I wonder what this like notification's from, and it's from the moderators on there, and they wrote some giant ass paragraph. I was like, holy fuck, and I looked at it for like, I think I was like playing Smite, actually. I think I was like about to get into a match, I'm pretty sure. I think. And I looked at this message for like a whole like 2 seconds, and somewhere in there I read like something like, I think they contacted like the original like person who took the photo, and I was like, I'm not reading this, so I deleted the message and like muted the subreddit, and then I closed that tab. I was just like, I hope these people like felt, I hope they feel like accomplished like writing this whole ass message just for me to like not read it. I'm like, you guys are so fucking pathetic and stupid. I was like, I am not wasting my time. Like, what am I gonna get? I don't care about your subreddit anymore. Like, I do not care. I couldn't possibly care to, like, want to post in your subreddit anymore. Or ever again. As that was my only time attempting to. I couldn't care, so why should I bother interacting with these people? It's not worth my time. But it's been pretty good. I have not been using Reddit, like, at all, hardly, like, the past, like, week. I've, like, barely looked at it, which is honestly, like, really good. There's one subreddit that I like. It's called r/character drawing, and I think it's mostly for, like, D&D, I think, technically, but it's, like, not specifically, oh, it has to be D&D, whatever. It's just like a subreddit where people like will like post like, oh, here's like this like like idea sheet of like, oh, I want my character to like look like this, have these things, be this species, whatever, and descriptors, and people can like just like out of the goodness of their heart draw it for them. And there's actually one I did save that I was like, oh yeah, I kind of want to like give this drawing a shot at some point. Plus it's also, a way to try some like, character designing, like get some character design practice going. Because I definitely do enjoy the designing characters, as I have made 2 so far for myself. Yeah, I don't really know what they were trying to do. I was like, I'm not even like giving them even like a second of my mind for, like, I'm not even gonna humor like reading this post. Like, it's straight up like deleted from my inbox now. Like, I'm pretty sure just like is gone. Like, there's no way I can see it anymore because I deleted it from my messages, which is honestly for the better. Don't think I've used Reddit since like October. Honestly, like, it's such a trap. Like, it's so easy to scroll Reddit just for like ever. So it's honestly for the better. From what you told me too, the original photographer doesn't have copyright to it or something based on what your professor told you. And I don't know, this copyright stuff is just really weird and awkward, but it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what they're trying to gain exactly. It's like, it's just such a dumb scenario. It's really weird. But it's also like, I'm not trying to like sell this in like a gallery or something. It's like, I'm just fucking posting this on the internet for people to look at. like, hello? I'm pretty sure one of the few things I did kind of like read in that like giant ass paragraph I deleted was like how they seemed to say that I was passing it off as my own or something like that. When it's like, yes, I did fucking paint this. but you never asked me to post the damn reference, you fucking idiots. Reddit is just stupid. Conclusion, like if you're getting all bent out of shape over a situation like that, then I'm sure that person would make a great police officer. End of story. I was actually looking earlier today. Bro, why is there a... Oh, okay. Your, like, 7 TV subscriber badge, Justin, it, like, vanished from existence on my screen for, like 10 seconds. There's, like, an empty block next to your name. Like, what happened? Like, why is there just, like, nothing here now all of a sudden? But I was looking at potentially making a Tumblr account, maybe. I was like, I wonder if that's a good place. If that's a hype place for art, which, I don't know, from like the couple seconds I looked at on Google, some people were saying, oh yeah, it's pretty good still, allegedly. So like, maybe I'll post some stuff on there at some point. I made a Tumblr like a long time ago, and then I just like kind of like stopped using it. I just like didn't really use it ever. I miss Tumblr, says Prack. You mean you miss looking at porn on there? But they brought porn back, didn't they, or something? Question mark, I think. Runs through those 50+ page documents of why I'm innocent as anything but innocent. Dude, I don't know how much anyone here follows Melee stuff, but there's like the player Hacks Money. It's probably a name at least some people have heard in here. And how I don't know what happened to this guy. He just went crazy all of a sudden, like fucking like there was like some major a little bit back where he straight up like didn't feel, or where like Leffen straight up didn't feel safe going to like a tournament because of like, oh, he's like afraid of like all these like goons that like are like, oh yeah, no, Hacks is like so great and all that. It's so weird. And like he would keep like making these videos about like, oh, like here's why Leffen is like the spawn of Satan or whatever. It's just like, what? And like the like Melee committee, whatever, they like banned him. It's like, oh, like our region has like banned you from like all tournaments, and he just like he kept making like more and more videos like, here's why I'm innocent. It's like, bro, you're banned, like stop, like someone take away this guy's internet access, please. Please, somebody take away his internet access. So like he's yeah, he's a fucking case and a half. That's for sure. And like he kept like posting like I think it was like some like over like an hour-long video he made about Leffen, and it's just like, what is like, hello, like what is wrong with you, bro? Like that, like Hacks, like that guy just straight up like needs help. That guy is crazy. Also, I know Arma saw this, how there was a video from Genesis, the Smash major that happened this weekend, where there was like a video that got, I guess, a little viral on Twitter, of someone like at the event, and they just like posted like from like their like the bathroom in their hotel. They're like, anybody know how to make the showers work? And I guess like it was just getting like a ton of like traction online of, you know, it was like, oh, how typical, a smasher doesn't know how to use a shower. But, you know, I'm also gonna defend this random smasher where it's like they were like moving this handle like in every possible direction and like nothing was happening. And apparently the way to make it work was they had to use an ungodly amount of force apparently to get the handle to turn, because I guess it was just stuck or whatever. And it's just like, damn. Even like the Genesis Twitter account like replied to it. I'm like, oh my god. That is just so whack. Prack immediately knowing that I knew he was going to talk about porn on Tumblr. I don't know, maybe I'll make a Tumblr later today. We'll see. Happy Family Day, Arma. Oh my god. Hope everyone's having a great family day. Oh yeah. So random, really weird story. I've told this before, like a year ago or something, when I found this out. So like a long time ago, like back in high school. So this is like 10 years ago at this point, almost. I remember like I made like this like OOT link drawing, right? And that exists. And I remember, I don't know how I found this, but I found some like random person's Spotify page, and they were like using that drawing I made like 10 years ago as like their like album art or something. Or like the playlist artwork or something. I was like, what the fuck? It's in the Discord somewhere. I posted it like a long time ago, but I was like, what the fuck? It was so bizarre. I was like, damn, like that's my drawing. That's so weird that that like happened. Yeah, I remember that was like for one of my college, one of my high school classes, because it was like, oh, we're gonna like teach you like, you know, Photoshop stuff. So I think like they wanted us to like draw something like in Photoshop or whatever, and that's what I drew. It was like one of the classic promo pieces of OOT artwork where it's like adult Link like with like the ocarina in his hands, and he's like facing to like the right or something. Most people have probably seen that artwork. It's just like a recreation of that, basically. Which, like, looking at it from like a small, because I think it was like on my phone or something, like probably in bed, honestly. And I remember I was like looking at it, and I think I was like, oh, it's like the OOT art. But then I was like, wait, I was like, hold up. I was like, is this mine? And then I looked at it, I'm like, this is mine. I made this. So that was a weird thing. That was a really like weird thing that I encountered. It was like I was never gonna be ready to experience that. Not once was I ever gonna be ready for that. There's also weird stuff online. Actually, you know, I remember I saw this thing like a long time ago. You know, let's test it. I remember like, it was like you go to Google and you go to like, you search your like Twitter username and then you go to news. Wait, does this not work anymore? No, this used to work. Or do you have to put like, do you have to put the at? Okay, it used to be I forget what it was, but there was like a thing like where it's like you could like type in your username on Google and go to news, and you could see like, oh, this is like how you can see if you were like mentioned in like a news thread or something. What was it? Because I remember I got it to work. I remember I did it like a long time ago. Oh. Oh wait, hold up. Am I on this? Wait, what? I ended up, from doing that, I ended up finding, oh hey, yeah, I'm on here. Yeah. I found a random article where it's the like, oh, like reminder, like parents check like, your kids' Halloween treats. If you look down, if you scroll down like to like the 4th video or something in this, on this article, you can find the the MM one I made. That one's pretty funny, honestly. Bro, I remember when I was making this stupid fucking video, I spent, like, I swear to God, like a half hour grinding Goron Race to get something stupid to happen. This was so dumb. And I was like, yeah, this is pretty dumb. That one, these Gorons are like so fucked up. What is this site you're talking about? I want to find something for myself. So I just Googled, to get this to appear, I Googled Butterlord 120 Twitter and went to news and it showed up. So I don't know if you search, if I search like Monado Twitter and go to news, the thing is though, it's probably just gonna be a lot of like random Xenoblade stuff for you. Or no, isn't your Twitter name like not just Monado? It's like Monado like underscore or something like that. So maybe they'll actually make it work. All right, let me close that browser tab I have open so I don't get distracted anymore. So that's the thing. If you're ever bored, you can try that. See if it'll work for you or not. I don't know if that was like exactly it or not. I can't remember like 100% sure because it's been a while. Maybe it only works if you have like a relatively like unique username or something. You ever just like wish you had like a different username or something? At this point, I'm not like unhappy with my username, I suppose, but sometimes I'm like, damn, like, I don't know. There's some people out there that just have like a just juicy usernames, I guess. But also coming up with a good username is, I think, pretty hard. But then you have like all the people in Fortnite that's like, damn, your username just sucks. I'm sorry. Sorry, but not sorry at all. Your username's just bad. Like damn. I gotta appreciate though in Smite, there's I think a lot of funny usernames. Like there's just a lot of like good usernames, and it'll just be like random stuff in Smite, but it'll be just like clean. It'll be like I don't know, like I'm trying to think of. Actually, oh, what was it? I sent a screenshot to Justin the other night. Yeah, like someone in my lobby who didn't make a selection. Actually, they're on the enemy team, I guess, but they were post not clarity _ and I was like, damn, unlucky this person didn't make a selection. Oh yeah, I played with someone named Pixar like a few weeks ago. That was kind of hype. Except that person I think ended up being like annoying AF. And I'm pretty sure I blocked them, I think, or I muted them at least in game because I was like, this person's annoying. But their username was just straight up Pixar. I was like, bruh, like how'd they get the username Pixar? That's so funny. Andrew July 2005. Yep. John, my username came from Smite, of all things. Like, that's where it originates from. Fun fact of the day. Like, it was literally just, I was making an account on there in like 2013, and I asked someone, I was like, what should I make my name? And they said Butterlord, and I was like, okay. And here we are. Here we are 11 years later. So that was pretty crazy. I'm making it Butter September 2008. You know, I'm glad my my username isn't something like Butter Speedruns or like Butter SM64. Yeah, I was gonna say pizza also. I don't know. The biggest thing I never understood, there was an arc a few years back on Twitter where people like were making their usernames like whatever SRL. And I was like, why? Like, you're not like associated with like Speedruns Live. Why are people making this their usernames all of a sudden? Like that one I didn't understand. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm the one who doesn't understand. Damn, this reflection in the bottom right here is looking juicy so far. Like, look at this. Oh my god. That's looking pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Holy shit. Beauty. You know, I still have this picture of when I was getting a haircut a while back. I think it was it was like 2 times ago when I was getting a haircut. Cause where the place that we go for our haircuts at downtown, the back of like all of the buildings, they face towards like the river. And so I remember like after like, cause I got my haircut first, then my dad like got his done. So I just like, while they were just like talking and shit, I just kind of like stood like on like this like little like porch area they have like at the back, and I was just like looking at the water. I did take a pretty nice photo actually, and I was like, I kind of want to like try painting that at some point. So maybe I'll do that at some point in the near future, because that could be kind of cool. Could be pretty cool. I was like, how long have I been doing this for? It's been almost an hour. Sheesh. God damn. I've definitely spent a lot of time on this, like just like fucking around and like not doing anything. Yeah, that area is pretty hype, as you are aware. Right, G? Who is potentially ordering tacos from that one taco place. Should I get pizza tonight? I mean, it is 50% off Domino's Mondays here, so that could be a thing for you if you're coming to Canada. You're getting pizza and Cinnabon? Goddamn, Prac. Yeah, we go to the same person. I guess yeah, we've been going to her for like a long time. It's been a while since I've gone to somebody else. how he's been cutting your hair for 10 years. Jeez. Yeah, when I moved out for college, I remember I went to like some like random hairdresser out there like a couple of times, or at least once. I actually don't remember if I went there more than once, but they did a pretty good job. You know, I might have actually only ever gone to those people like once. Now that I think about it, actually. Maybe. They were pretty good. I remember they also gave me a tea, which I forgot on like their, like on like the counter. I remember I just like left it there. Wonder if it's still sitting there. Like 5 years later. Yeah, the day whenever I like move somewhere else, it's like, all right, time to get a new hairdresser. That'll be something. That's definitely gotta be like, a hard thing, just like finding like someone good. If they're not someone like that you've been going to. I guess I'm also thankful I don't really have to like actually like really say like how I want it done. Like I don't have to know like all this stuff like, oh yeah, like I want like a 2 on the sides and all that. I could just be like, yep, do the thing you do. You know, like I get my hair cut very infrequently. Like, I get mine done probably every like couple of months. But like I know there's some people who get their hair cut like every like 2 weeks or something. And it's like, honestly, like if I was in that kind of scenario, that would be kind of Chad, because then I could get like the same kind of longer style. Because right now, like ideal scenario, like ideal hair length for me, like this is still like, it's not bad, but it's definitely shorter than what I would like ideally have it as if I was like an anime character and could just like pick like a permanent hairstyle. Like this, it would be longer than this, definitely. Like I definitely like it being like having like, you know, longer bangs. I definitely like that. I appreciate that. Being able to do something with the Hans de Foucault, you know? Shoutouts to that gel or cream, paste, whatever it's technically classified as. Yeah, the cum, yeah. You need a haircut, but you CBA. Just do the Justin headband strat. I heard Justin's selling headbands, right? Smile. And he's like, uh-huh. Literally wearing a headband feels good. You know, Aaron, thanks for that Gimbal. Appreciate it. for that longer hair. Yeah, I definitely... Like, that's definitely one of the perks, I guess, of getting my hair cut short, is like, okay, well, now I can... Like, I don't have to worry about going for, like, multiple months. Like, that's definitely, like, a plus of, like, just me getting my hair cut short. Even if it's not, like, ideal length. It's like, eh. There is benefits to doing it this way. I know there'd be times like where it's like, oh, like before a GDQ, like I would specifically get my hair cut like a couple weeks prior, so that way like it grows out. And then it's like, all right, we're good for GDQ, and it's not like turbo short. Because miss me with that, with turbo short hair. Yeah, same. I also do like more on the top and less on the sides. I agree. Did it a week before you left. Feels good. Feels good. Wait, what? Wait, what? I don't know about this brown mountain right now. I don't know how we're feeling about this. I don't know how I'm feeling about this right now. I don't know. It's definitely something, that's for sure. Four big guys. And it looks like we're playing tennis. These clouds actually look pretty good today. Feels good. I don't know. It's just like tough with the colors for this mountain, because being able to blend them together properly with, you know, actual paint would help a lot, but I unfortunately don't have that ability with this software we're using. So it's like, alright, you get only bright yellow or brown. GBA pixel art, huh? Well, sheesh. Shoutouts to GBA. Shoutouts to GBA. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so what's everyone got planned for today? That's the real question. Pizza. Sitting. Justin doesn't know his wifey. Well, you're watching Attack on Titan with the primary friends? Question mark. Are you actually watching? Or are you just like existing? Have it up while you're doing other things. And how does it make you feel? Lewd facial expressions. Well, I hope that's going swimmingly. It was very good. Let's go. Ebo. Yeah, Reese calls one done maybe? I don't know. So like the mountain just ain't looking that good, honestly. It's really not. But I don't really know what I can do to improve this, honestly. Like, I don't know. It's like everything else looks pretty solid in this one, but the mountain just looks really weird, honestly, in this piece right now. That's my dilemma. I don't know, this is just a tough color palette for Mario Paint. This is a hard one for this. Which is just how it is for this sometimes. It's just really tough to like get the right vibe. I don't know. We're just gonna call this one done so I don't spend a shit ton of time working on this. It's already been an hour 14, which I guess, you know, it's been like an hour 10 or probably like since I actually started drawing.